Hey, what's going on guys, Hex here, and today I thought we'd take a look at the Mad Hatter from the Batman animated series by DC Collectibles. And starting off with the accessories, you can see that we come with a stand just like all the other figures, and you can see Batman the animated series logo here, and a couple of images of the Mad Hatter. Then it also comes with the pole and also the thing to grip around the figure, so all the stands, they're exactly the same, so if you've seen one, you've seen them all. The other thing that it comes with is one of those props from one of the episodes that whatever this is from, I forget what it is, but as you can see, the Heart Club Diamond and Spade there. So nicely painted, very simple, not a whole lot to it, but it's cool to have these little props to put on the shelf next to the figures. So I like it. As far as hands, he comes with 3 sets of hands. So you get the fist, which he comes equipped with in the package. You can see like these 3 little indentions here. And really nice looking. And they obviously go, left and right. The other set of hands that he comes with is so that he can hold this axe thing that has a heart at the end. So it's a little difficult to get in there. What you want to do is start from the very top, just because these hands aren't very flexible. So you're just going to have to weave it kind of in there, and just because this is kind of a softer plastic, so you can push it down through there. But you want to start at the very end and not anywhere else, because that way you don't break these fingers or the thumb off. So something that I just recommend for you guys. And you can see the little lines on there, they go left and right. The other set of hands, which are kind of like, I don't know, crazy stalker man looking hands, which he is. There you have those. So maybe I'll have do some pictures where like Poison Ivy's like mixing some stuff and he comes up behind her. So, all right, going ahead and taking a little 360 of this guy. It's nice to finally get an animated series figure. I've been getting so many New Adventures ones, but you guys know I'm more of a Batman the animated series fan. But some nice details in here. You can see some nice paint, going around here. And this guy, he's going to be limited in posability, but there are some things that you can pull off with him, so I will get into that. But let's go ahead and switch out the hands to make it a little bit easier. You can see what I was talking about earlier, to where you want to go up here. That way you can kind of just, squeeze it around there. Because if you started like down here, you're obviously not going to get it, and you're going to break the fingers off. So this accessory, it's, kind of soft rubbery plastic. It starts getting a little bit harder through here, but right here it's very soft. So, and let's just give him a regular fist. So all the fists are easy to swap out. Now the pose that I have him in right now, even though like this section here around his body, this is all that soft rubbery plastic, from his stomach and up, like it's glued throughout here and in the back, but down here it's loose. So where I'm actually turning him is not at the knee or bending him at the knee. Get that focused. I'm actually bending it here at the hip. So just something I wanted to kind of show off the articulation. Even though it looks like he'll only be able to stand up straight, you can get him into some poses. Apparently he stands better in a pose. But let's take a look at the face and everything. Obviously, he's got those big teeth right there. The eyes look good, clean. The pupils, you can still see the white on both sides of the eyes, so very nicely done there. None of the white's going into the black or black into the white. The lines here are very nice, and they're kind of a yellowish, so he hasn't been brushing his teeth, or maybe he's a smoker or something. It's a different color yellow than the hair here. One of the things that I wanted to mention is this collar here. This is actually a hard plastic, so while his head can go down quite a bit, you can even rotate it, where you can see that whenever you rotate, it presses up against it and it kind of moves his head a little bit down, just because this is that hard plastic. So you can't go any further back, and if you press too hard there, you might end up breaking the collar or chipping it or something like that. So just something I wanted to make sure you guys were aware of. But it does rest in there quite nice, and it is kind of a lime green. So it's not yellow. Want to make sure that I point that out. Then he's got the nice blue stripe going around here, and you can see that there's no blue going into black, black into blue. So everything is very clean, even on the bottom of the top hat as well. And you get the 10/6 there, which is nicely done. So the paint looks good as well. This bow tie is soft rubbery plastic, and it is just glued in there, or it's actually, there's a spot, part of it's where it went into a hole, but then it's, it's glued in there. So, but wanted to point that out. So all this right here, this whole blue going through here is that soft rubbery plastic. Going all the way down, you do have a slit right here. But as far as the rest of you can see also the boots, nicely done, or the shoes, I'm sorry, to where, the black and the white, nothing's splashing over into the other, so everything looks really nice and clean. As far as the articulation, the arms go all the way out, which is pretty good. 360 all the way around. The elbows get almost a 90-degree bend, but not quite. They rotate this way as well. The wrist, they rotate. They go left to right. His waist actually does rotate. So if you can get your finger in there so you can rotate it, you can see that it does rotate. And you can feel it too. But so that's where you knew that it's only glued from the stomach up, so you still do get that waist rotation. The legs at the thighs, they won't go out really that much, but because of the slit, like I showed you earlier, I didn't bend the knee, I just bent here at the hip, and I just kind of moved that foot forward, and we kind of got ourselves kind of like he's walking down the street, pose, which wasn't too bad. But that's about as much as the hips can do. They can't really go forward that much. The knees can bend, as you can see there, because they're just right here at the cut of the jacket. The feet, they can rotate here. They can go down and up, and they also rotate as well. So you can get this guy, even with the hindrance of the jacket. I think that, like we did earlier, kind of have him in a walking pose, like that right there. I think that he'll stand fine without his without his stand. So even though his feet are a little bit small, I think it's fine for a figure, and I like him. I remember watching him in the animated series, and he was such a weirdo. But it's cool to have him finally in the collection. So thanks a lot for watching, guys. Hopefully you enjoy, and I will talk to you guys later. Peace.